Hey T.A.G team, Alison Roberts here from Kingston, Jamaica, and I'm back with another tag. Tag means talk about grace. Today's tag theme is how do I get there? Thinking about going on a journey to maybe somewhere out of town, if it's your first time especially, for me what I do is go to Evangelist Google and type in the location. The first thing I normally do is try to find a place that I already know that's actually the closest to the location, so that I can have that in my mind as where I'm really going, and then from there I'll find that final location. And for me, a lot of times it works to have something familiar on the way. But when I think about the journey of life and the journey as a Christian, a lot of it is very unfamiliar. So it's not like I'm like, okay, I've been here before, so let me get to that place where I've been, and then from there I can move on in the journey. The journey is so sometimes just like not, it's disconnected, to be honest, in terms of our natural human mind and thought process. So a lot of times I am like, how do I get here? Or how do I get there? Because God speaks and God gives his people revelation and truth. And a lot of times it's a vision maybe of the future, or a word of prophecy that, tells you what he has planned for you and how you can contribute to the glory of the kingdom. Yes, you see the final vision and you're excited. Then you sit and you see, especially if you're a reflective person and you're honest with yourself, a lot of times there is a disconnect from that final destination and where you are now. And a lot of times we have to just sit and like, boy God, how do I get there? For me, I have been just having the thought in my mind, how do I get there? How do I connect where I am now to the point at which I believe that the Lord is leading me? And the word is faith. The word is faith. If you know that God has a plan for your life and you surrender to him, you just have to walk in faith. And not to say that he won't, kind of guide you, because he says he will order the steps. The steps of the righteous man is ordered. So it is just for you, to make that move one step at a time, leading to that kingdom goal and kingdom purpose. For if we're honest, and if I am honest, in this walk, sometimes I'm a little selfish. And the Lord is working that out in me through prayer. Pray for my saints. Pray for my saints. Because, the word of God that comes to us in Jeremiah that speaks to all things work for the good of them that love him and are called according to his purpose. I want it to go, all things work for my good. My good. Because, you have a plan for your life personally, even if you haven't put it on paper, but you have thoughts of what you'd like to be in terms of occupation, what life experiences you want to have, where you want to live. I remember that game that we used to play in primary school, where you write the options of, who you will marry, the country you would live in, and you count the number based on your age you want to be married, and it lands on and creates a picture of the future for you. There are so many things that so often we do without even thinking of it, that is basically us trying to plan our own lives, which is natural, which is flesh. And that's why the Lord is calling us to live in spirit and in truth and not in flesh, because it gets a little murky in the water and confusing when we're trying to intertwine our vision for our life with what we think that God has for us. God is calling me in this season to a place of true surrender, kingdom living. And it's not a democracy. It's not, Lord, I feel like this party, or I know you have a little plan, but you can put the party in it for me because I think this is a work out for me best. No, it is about God, the creator of all things, the person who created you. He has the vision and he has the plan. He can see the blueprint. And so that's how he orders our steps, because he knows the full story. And sometimes we start walk sideways because we want to have our own kingdom come and our own will be done on earth. But the word of God is saying, thy will be done, God's will be done, not our will. And so that has been what I've been praying through in this season, to be able to understand the will of God for my life. And wherever I don't understand, trust the Lord that He, the Creator, has the manual, is the manual, and knows what He made me for. And even if I experience discomfort, I know the truth that the Lord has called me to live a life of service to Him. And my life's contribution will be for the good of them that love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. So, what do you do when there's no place on the GPS that you can connect to your final journey? You trust in the Lord, because He will never leave us nor forsake us. Our steps are ordered. And so I'm preaching a word to myself today, and I pray that it also helps you and bless you. How do I get there? You know, yes, God, I see the vision, I have the revelation, and I'm committed to walking out your vision for my life. But how do I get there? You get there by surrender. You get there by trusting in the Lord and knowing that He has your interest at heart. And I mean your interest in the kingdom, not your physical interest in terms of what you think you want or you think it should be, but He knows what He created you for, and He will direct your path if you allow Him. Have an awesome week, and I love you guys. Bless you, tag team. Get there.